Hello, this is Joanna from Perfectly Creative. Happy New Year. This is the Night Angels Global Video Hop for January 2024. And today's theme is Sale-A-Bration. So I'm going to use, let me just quickly show you the Sale-A-Bration catalogue. So here's the Sale-A-Bration catalogue. And for those of you that live in the UK, for every £45 purchase with Stampin' Up, you can choose a free product from the Sale-A-Bration catalogue. These are only available from the catalogue. You can't purchase them separately, so once they're gone, they're gone. And so you can see we've got a range of stamps, some papers, this lovely Flight and Airy paper, another stamp set. And there are also some elements that you can purchase. You can select for a purchase of £90. So at the moment you've got this stamp set, you've got this DSP, so that's £45 each purchase. Or for a £90 purchase, for example, you could get the dies that match this stamp set, the Jungle Pals, which I absolutely adore. It's so cute. Or you could get this, which is Softly Sophisticated, which is a stamp set and embossing folder all in one. Or this gorgeous detailed dogwood stamp set. So there are various different options to choose from. So as today's theme is Sale-A-Bration, I've picked out the softly stippled designer series paper that you get as part of Sale-A-Bration with £45 purchase, or €60, whichever if you're in the Europe. And whilst it actually does coordinate with this softly stippled roses die, stamp and die set. So I store my dies inside so I keep everything together. So I have already been playing with this, and I thought today that I would team up the papers. So I've got some scraps from other cards that I've made, and I thought I'd team it up with the craft note card and envelope pack. And it comes with 20 note cards. So when you fold them in half, it's just a little 5x3, and the 20 envelopes. And it comes with a box which you can also make up and obviously decorate as you wish. So I've already got the envelopes inside. So what I have been doing is I've been using the softly stippled DSP with the stippled roses and just making a few little note cards up, just, you know, the thinking of you and the thank yous that you need, like some people need this time of year. So I thought I would continue that theme and just show you what I've done so far. So I've also, with the previous cards that I've made, let me just show you quickly. So I've made this one, and this is a new hybrid embossing folder. So this, I think it's going to be my absolute favourite. It's called Thoughtful Moments Hybrid Embossing Folder. So it embosses all of these words, but then if you put the die with it, it will also then cut the words out. So they have an embossed feel. I don't know if you can see that. They get an embossed look. And so I thought I would team them up. So I have already die cut quite a few. And some are inked and some are not. Some are just plain. So some, it comes out just plain if you just stick it on the cardstock. But to get this effect, all I did was on the embossing folder. Let me pull it out for you. So on the embossing folder, on the side that's got the Stampin' Up logo, I just, as you can see, it's still a bit dirty, it needs clean. I just ran my ink with my brayer over the top. So a brayer comes as part of this set with black ink, and then I ran it through with white cardstock, and then this is the die that then goes with it. But as you can see, you get some extra little ones as well, some hearts and some rainbows and some little flowers and some clouds. It's very cute. And so I did the same with Lost Lagoon. as well to get that effect. So it gives you almost a letterpress effect. So I thought, running along this theme of just making up a little box of hellos and thinking of you and thank you notes, I thought I would continue the theme. So there's one card, there's another, and this has also got, so this you can also get with a £45 purchase. It's the Pool Party crinkle ribbon, and I've done this one, and I've done this one, and that's, as you can see, just plain without any ink on it. Obviously you can go over it with a blending brush or a dauber if you wanted to. So I thought, just running along that theme, I'd just make up another one just using my scraps. So I've got these scraps here, and I thought, just for a change, I'd make a landscape card. So by the time you've purchased, if for example you wanted to purchase the stippled roses stamp and die set, you would then be able to, you could add on the craft note cards and envelopes, and then you'd be able to select a £45 item from the Sale-A-Bration. Thought I'd do that, maybe. So then I'll bring in some punches. So I'm just literally just making it up as I go along. I'll pull in my seal. These note cards are just great for using up any scraps you've got left, but also if you don't have a lot of cardstock. And let me just trim this off with my snips. Such great papers. So the colours in this are Pebbled Path, Calypso Coral, Pool Party, Wild Wheat, and I'm sure there's one other. Let me have a look on the back for you. So on the back of every pack of designer series paper is the list of the colours. So Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Pebbled Path, Pool Party and Wild Wheat. So a lovely array of colours. And I love the Pebbled Path, so that's the Pebbled Path there. It's a lovely neutral colour. And as you can see, I'm working on a glass mat. So the glass mat is also an option if you would like to join my team as part of during Sale-A-Bration. And during Sale-A-Bration, you can have the option to purchase the glass mat that comes with a silicone mat, which is helpful for putting your inks in, watercolour, holding things down for you, you know, putting your ink pad there or holding your cardstock while you stencil over. And it also comes with a chamois. Mine's dried out. You just wet it, same as you do the other chamois. It's just a bit thinner than the other chamois, so it is a bit better. So you can get that as a joining offer for £99 if you decide to join my team. Or the other option is you get an additional £30 of product to pick from, and you pick whatever products you like throughout the catalogue. So if you wanted to buy the stamp and cut and emboss machine, quite like that. Yeah, you can purchase anything. Or the second option is you actually then get £30 on top of the normal £99 plus an additional £30 on top of that. So you actually end up getting £160 worth of product for £99. So it is definitely well worth it during Sale-A-Bration. There's no obligation to be a demonstrator. You can literally just join and use it for the discount. If you don't want to meet your quarterly minimums, that's absolutely fine. You can just be your own best customer, as we say. But it's definitely well worth a look. So I'm going to pull out one of these. I'm thinking. So this is You Make Me Happy. We've got a hello. We could do a plain decorative circle. Oh, we could do that. Oh, I might do that actually. Use up my scrap of vellum. So I'm going to cut a decorative circle from the same size from vellum, and just with a bit of seal in the middle, just a tiny bit. Going to line that up like so. So you still get the pattern coming through, but it's maybe not quite as bold. So, and the sentiments in this are great. So you've got the love you and the hello just because, thank you, that's a great one. And then we've got the thinking of you, you make me so happy, you make me happy. I've got little ones with sympathy, oh happy day, celebrate, and get well. So they're great. I think this is definitely going to be, and obviously you can combine them. So you could do a hello just because. And you don't even have to do them both in the same colour. I think I'll go with that. Don't you find it the hardest just deciding what to put on it? Excuse me. So I might just go over that with some Calypso coral. And this is where this mat comes in great. Very handy. So I've got my Calypso coral ink pad and a blending brush. See how it's really helpful, and just if you're one-handed in just holding down your die cut. And of course it's really easy to clean off. So I hope you all had a nice Christmas. And when you're watching this, it'll be the 20th of January, hopefully, if not after. Can't believe first month of the year is almost over. Although, don't you find that the first year of the month always feels like it goes on for 10 months? Certainly feels like that between paydays. Okay, so I'll put that to one side, and then I can wash that later. So we've got a hello just because. And there is also options for some embellishments that are free. She says, trying to find them. I'll put them in that safe place. I literally use them. There they are. So these also come as a Sale-A-Bration option. So these are pecan pie, pool party, and petal pink. So I think I'll pull in some of that as well. and not part of Sale-A-Bration, but this is beautiful. Look, pretty peacock and gold. Pretty peacock and gold ribbon. I have some already cut off because I was having a play the other day. But even though that's Lost Lagoon, I think it's pretty close. So we're going to put that down there. So that's with the seal. We're going to put that just there. It's just a great way of using up scraps. And if you hold your scissors at a 45-degree angle right against your cardstock, that'll give you that straight edge. So then we're going to layer up this, which I think I'll put on dimensionals, but I'm just thinking I might put a flash of ribbon behind. So I have sent out all my catalogues, but if you haven't received one from me, please do give me a shout and I'll get one in the post to you. Doesn't really matter which way, does it? I'll just trim that from there. I'll trim it to size when I'm ready. So I'm just fiddling now. There, okay. And then we'll put some dimensionals on the back of that. And don't worry, I'm not just chucking that on the floor. I do have a bin under my desk. There, like so. And then we'll do some mini dimensionals on this one. Don't have minis, you can cut your big ones down. If you want to be really frugal, you can cut your little ones down as well. Make them go further. Okay, so then this can go there like so, and then this I will just stick flat because excuse me, we don't want too much in the way of dimensionals, because otherwise it'll be you know, in England you'll be looking at large letter if it goes any thicker. So I'm just going to put some in the middle. Like so. Okay, and then we'll finish off with some gems. Now I was going to go Calypso Coral, but I think I'll go Pool Party. Okay, it's the gems, and let me trim this ribbon. And there we have it. So that can then go with my little collection. And then they'll all fit in my little box, which I might even decorate with the papers as well. So I really hope you like that idea. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up in the box below. Press the subscribe button and press the little bell icon if you're not already subscribed to myself. And please do check out everyone else in the hop for some fantastic ideas with the Sale-A-Bration items. Until next time, take care, see you soon, bye bye.